What's up guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you find anything useful in it, remember to go ahead and give it a like. My name is Anthony and I make videos that I hope will teach and inspire you to make better videos. If that's something you're into, consider subscribing to this channel and make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified whenever I post a new video. When it comes to making professional videos, I always tell people you need to focus on these three things in this order. First is audio. You can have the best looking video in the world, but if the audio is terrible, it won't be received well. If you're looking to up your audio game, I made a video about a mic that I used for a long time, and you can watch that by clicking here. I recently upgraded that mic and made a comparison video, and you can watch that video right here as well. The second thing you need to focus on is lighting, and the third thing is your lens and camera. We're going to be talking about lighting today, but I wanted to mention that hierarchy to show you that the camera actually comes last. That's why I'm still using my Canon 80D right now in 2020. This hierarchy drives my gear upgrade decisions and why I don't always jump on the latest cool gimbals and cameras on the market. But I did recently jump on a gear trend and bought the Godox VL150. This video is not sponsored, but I do have some affiliate links in the description, so you can help support this channel by buying from those links. Let's talk about why I got this piece of gear. I've slowly been upgrading gear and making changes to make this setup look and sound better. Right now, I'm happy with the set, I'm happy with the audio, and so the next thing on the list is lighting. This fixture is a huge upgrade from the SL line that Godox has, and I actually own an SL60 that I've been using for a while, so we'll do some comparison in this video as well, but the SL150 is probably more comparable to the Aputure 120d. Now, I've been wanting a 120D ever since I saw Peter McKinnon using it, so when this came out, I was intrigued. Now, the setup that I've been using is a Godox SL60 as my key light and the Quasar Science tube as my hair light. And this is actually a really nice setup, but there are some pitfalls. First, the audio from the fan of the SL60 is noticeable. One of the issues with the SL series is the fan noise. The SL60 is much quieter than the SL150 or above, but you can still definitely hear it. And if you're in a tight space like I am, you'll find that you need to use a denoiser on your audio. This light also gives me more flexibility. When I travel to shoot client videos, I now have two options, but let's be honest, I'm probably bringing the VL150. It's much brighter, almost 15 times brighter, quieter, better CRI, and has much more features. The build quality of this thing is rock solid, and the Bowens mount is way better than the SL series. Let's check out some of the specs and compare the SL60 versus the VL150. So the color accuracy on the SL60 comes in at 93 CRI and 96 CRI for the VL150. The TLCI numbers are the same at 95. Dimming on the SL series goes from 10 to 100%. And dimming on the VL series goes from 0 to 100%, and it's continuous. The display is actually a really good LCD on the SL60, but on the VL150, there is an LED display system. Now, when it comes to the brightness of a light, a lot of people like to claim the lumens that the light illuminates, but the lumens are actually how much light that source can put out. What's important is how much light actually hits the subject, and that's where lux comes in. So lumens actually isn't specified on the VL series, which, like I said, it doesn't matter. For the SL60, there's 3 80.9 foot candles or 4100 lux at 3.3 feet away, which is about 1 meter. At the same distance, there is 5,666.9 foot candles or 61,000 lux for the VL150, which means it's almost 15 times brighter. Little more than 2 times more power, but 15 times brighter than the SL60. There's no DMX control on either of these lights. So this is the remote for the SL series. You can control the VL series with this same remote, but you can also control the VL series with the app using Bluetooth. The SL series runs off of AC power only, but with the VL series, you can also use DC power. Power consumption should be obvious. It's in the name. The SL60 is 60 watts. The VL150 is 150 watts. And that's basically it when it comes to the spec difference. Let's talk about versatility difference. Because of the power adapter, the SL series is actually very limited. They use the standard computer cable using AC power for the fixture. But the VL series uses film industry standard 4-pin XLR that can be powered with AC or DC, and it comes with a V-mount plate that allows you to power it with a battery. So you can put this light literally anywhere without having to worry about power. Just keep in mind that a battery will cost you some money as well. Speaking of versatility, let's talk about the dimming features. The SL series limits you to step dimming from 10% to 100%, while the VL series smoothly dims from 0 to 100%. That's huge. When I made the Who Is This King of Glory spoken word video, which if you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely go check it out. At the end of that video, I wanted to have the key lights turn off so that we could just have a silhouette of Steven as the closing shot. I wanted it to look like an incandescent bulb turning off, but the only problem with that is the SL60 is an LED fixture and it only dims to 10%. To add to that, the dimmer itself is on the fixture and the remote doesn't dim fast enough to make it look like it's turning off. So I had to settle, and I wouldn't recommend doing this, but I had someone unplug the fixture. Unplugging it gave it a short fade, so instead of going from 100% to 0% in one frame, it took more like 5 frames. But if I had the VL150, I would have just had the person do a quick fade from the dimmer that's not on the fixture, or use the app. Out of the SL series, the SL60 is the fixture that I would recommend. It's less bright than the other lights in the series, but the fan noise is what makes those lights consistently get 3-star ratings as opposed to 5-star ratings like the SL60 has. And speaking from experience, the light is actually quite good. You can pick up one of these lights for around $125, and really you can't beat that. I'd recommend this light to anyone that's just getting started, looking to add to your setup, or if you just need a cheap light to travel with. I actually found this old Panasonic camcorder case that's perfect for lugging this thing around, but the VL150 comes with its own case, and really there's no comparison with these two fixtures. The VL series are professional broadcast quality fixtures on a whole nother level than the SL series. It'll run you right around $400, which is more than 2 times the price of the SL60, but less than an Aputure 120d, which is probably a much more fair comparison. By the way, if you want to see a great comparison of the Aperture lights versus the Godox VL series, check out Gerald Undone's video, which I'll link in the description. If you want to check out the Godox SL60 or the VL150, I've left links to those in the description, along with some of the other gear that I use for the setup. This channel isn't monetized, meaning that at the time that this video is being recorded, I don't make any money from YouTube on ads. So if you want to support this channel, you can do that by buying from the links in the description. If you don't want to buy or click on those, no worries though. I'm not trying to sell you anything, I'm just here to help you make better videos. That's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this from me, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And we'll see you in the next video. Should I mention that we crossed 400 subs? I mean, I should, but that means I have to run. Let's do this. Huge thanks to everyone that's been on this YouTube journey with me. After the last video I posted caught some traction, this channel picked up the most subscribers we've ever seen in this short amount of time. Thank you to everybody that's just subscribed, and to everyone who's been here since we started, and everyone in between. Really appreciate you guys. I really wasn't ready for that 4-mile run though, but we'll do it again at 5 miles for 500 subscribers.